Welcome back to Nathan's Garage. I'm Nathan Kershaw and it's still raining. We are still very much hemmed in. But Wivetastic came up with a great t-shirt design that really encourages you to get in the garage fixing your stuff in these difficult times. So, the Pigzerery, it's worth making up a new word for, of the steering wheel went to a whole new level this morning when I undid the grips holding it all together, and it literally exploded. All the parts came apart. So nothing really lines up now. Re-JV welded it, and I put it in the house because it's really cold, so it's not setting very well. So it's on the dryer right now. What we're going to be doing today, while we're still hemmed in, apparently it's going to stop raining tomorrow, which is awesome. What we're going to be doing today is double skinning those strut tops and maybe gusseting underneath. Don't know, we'll see when we get under there. Just ordered some longer wheel bolts so that the spacers will be able to go on. Just been looking through the wiring even more, fuses and relays, which we're going to be able to get rid of, so that wiring is going to get thinned even more, which is amazing. But yeah, right now we're going to be doing strut tops. There we go. Oh, isn't it lovely? So, double skinned, plug welded, and as I say, this is going to get boxed as well, so that'll give it more strength. That's that done. Now I was going to do the other side, but that's fine, I have decided, because with the rain, just got no room whatsoever. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move down this side and prep it, because we should be within a couple of days starting to attach the two if we can stop the rain. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take all the sound deadening off, clean the underneath of the metal, clean the wheel arches, blah blah blah. So start the front, work our way back. This part of the process is definitely a bit laborious. All that is all the underseal and stuff off the underneath of the car. So what I'm doing, I'm just bare metaling the edge of the entire car. So I got that, and then underneath the same. So I don't have any dry ice. I don't want to go out. So I'm using the heat method. So we're doing heat gun, taking that off. And as I say, just working around the entire perimeter of the car, bare metaling everything. Ooh, half a car done. I'm not going to lie. I'm buggered. Ooh, that's hard work. Pretty much done this side for now. That's pretty much the same as it was before. Been in there with a finger, sander. So pretty much all, damn it, always miss something. Both sides of everything is pretty much bare metal. I don't exactly know what I'm going to be doing with the outside of this yet, so that's not done. But all the inside of there, all around the back, all underneath there. Yeah, so basically all the edges are clean. This has bitten me in the arse before on the trucks when you get it in place and you start tacking the cabin, and then you realise that you've not bare metal somewhere, and it's a pain in the arse to sand out. So that's that. And go and grab some food. Double plate the strut on the other side, and then bare metal that side. Bearings are going on my Harbour Freight angle grinder, and it's vibrating so much my hands are going numb, so I may have to go and get another one. Did I show you the weld-through primer prep? There we go. All protected. Because metal is not what it used to be. Literally, it's been in the garage, and because of 2 days of rain, this all started rusting relatively badly. See, you're just getting like a brown haze on everything. So, just double skinned this. So, I'm going to grind that down, weld-through prime that. In fact, did I already do underneath? Nope, not yet. And then I'm going to start cleaning this side. Schedule's going well today, actually, so we'll may get onto the bug prepping that. Guys, do me a favour. Please subscribe, like, and share this video so I can afford to get the next one sandblasted. This is real hard going. What a day. Obviously everything takes longer than you think, but this did take a long time. So bare metaled, well through primed, Every single thing around the edges is all bare metalled. Wheel arches, everything. So this will really cut down on time when I put the bug body on. Okay, so let's hit it with some weld through primer. Put this strut back on. I may put it back on its wheels actually. Yeah. And back on her wheels she is. Both of them. Waiting for longer wheel bolts to come so I can use those spacers. Push her out a little bit. Still move it tomorrow, not a problem. And everything is now, even the front bar, everything is weld through prime. So she is ready to go. Now, let's turn this around. The BMW is ready and raring to go. Now, one thing I thought I would do is answer a couple of questions I get asked a lot. First of all, how did I know that the bug was going to fit onto a BMW Z3 or a Z3 underneath the bug? I always go off wheelbase. If it's within an inch, you're good to go. I used to go off A-pillar width with the Crown Vic truck swaps. The A-pillar width is really similar, so you don't really have to chop anything out of the Vic width to get it underneath the van, underneath the truck. So it makes it a fairly straightforward and quick one. This one, obviously, I didn't really go with the A-pillar measurement because it's vastly different. People are like, did you not realise you're going to be sat in the back seat when you drive it? Yep, I totally knew that. At the end of the day, it's a hot rod. I don't really see it as a compromise, but if it's a hot rod, there are going to be some compromises. There's one out there, I think it's called like the Hemi Bug or Hemi Beetle. And if you look at the driving position in that thing, it's insane. It looks amazing though. The car itself is absolutely amazing, but driving position, not great. And this, it will be a great actual driving position because it's exactly as BMW intended. People ask, why didn't I shorten the steering column? Well, that would push the steering wheel away from me and that would affect the ergonomics of driving, which I didn't really want to do. People have asked, why didn't I have the body slightly higher and that wouldn't cause problems with the strut tops? Well, then I would have the bug windshield higher and I would have like a ramp from the BMW dash or kind of dash scuttle area to the bottom of the bug windshield. And also I may struggle to even see out because, as we all know, the BMW is fairly low and laid back. So that's that. It was a bit of a wing it. Wheelbase was there and I thought, I'll make it work. Now on to the next one. A lot of people ask me, what tools do you have in your garage? What tools do you use to do this? Now, this isn't going to take very long and should be inspiring to a few of you actually, because you don't need a lot. You really don't need a lot. I don't have a compressor, anything like that. And I have this double garage, which has some wife-tastic things in it right now that are for sale. And obviously Car Alley, and I built the gantry this time. But this is the first time I've had the gantry for a build. Or the three previous ones I've not. Just been engine cranes. Don't have an engine crane right now, but I've used engine cranes to lift beds and bodies. So yeah, let's spin this around and give you a garage tour or a shop tour. Starting with one of the most important things, of course, is the trash can workbenches. Very, very important, because I have a gradient, they have an angled top, so it gets fairly level. And we've got ramps, 2 sets of ramps. Didn't have ramps before now, but it's nice to be able to lift a car up with the wheels on. Some stuff for sale. Want it? There we got some BMW stuff. That's the steel stock room. Got about 5 sets of axle stands, various different heights. Shop vac, obviously. And this is actually a workbench from Wife-tastic's dad, my father-in-law, that has served me well. He built things strong and to last, and this thing has taken some abuse and it is still standing and all good. Then we come to, obviously, as you guys know, the most important thing, gloves with no holes. And then my power tools. So I have Ryobi. Wife-tastic bought those for me a few years ago. All battery powered. Batteries aren't that good. They don't tend to last that long. That's not really any good at all. It just runs out of battery straight away. Then we got a half inch, 3/8 drill, wired drill, finger sander from Harbor Freight. This thing is invaluable. It's amazing. Oh, hang on. Where's my angle grinder? Oh, look at that. Feeling not so loved. What's that all about? Probably the most important thing, as we all know, the angle grinder that has been taking underseal off all day. BMW put underseal so thick, absolutely insane. So that's pretty much, you know, what I use. Shop rags, tape measures, stuff. Oh, Sawzall, very important. Very, very important, Sawzall. Harbor Freight light, which is pretty good. Runs out of battery pretty quick. Then obviously ears, eyes, nose, extensions. Bought these strip lights actually recently because I used to have no light in here. Amazing, like $90 from Amazon. Toolbox. Okay, so the extensive toolbox that you need to pull cars to pieces is in there. That's it, pretty much. And then I got some oversized stuff. I bought a Crown Vic from a tow yard once, and the trunk was full of big Imperial, like 1/2 inch stuff. So that's in there. That's that, yeah. Crowbar extension for hub nuts. My sockets, which I always try and keep stood up there, then I can find them. Wire brushes and all that kind of stuff. Drill bits are in there. Then we've got various things, you know, dotted about. Torx, Allens, you know, you name it, it's kind of there. Then paint, that's the paint department right there. Then we have the XR40i stock room. We have the bolt stock room. What else do we have? Tape stock room, obviously. Oh, and the collection of bolts, which I never tend to get rid of. A lot of people ask me about what welding equipment I use. So to start with, we have the shopping cart welding cart. We had a video on that. And then this is fairly new to me. It's from Harbor Freight and it's a titanium unlimited 200. So it's a MIG and DC TIG. And the TIG kit is down there, which I will use definitely for thinner metal. I've never used it before yet. Big tank, it was a 75-25 argon CO2 mix. And everything else is pretty much, you know, as it was. I recently bought this, the Harbor Freight's top of the line Vulcan, super adjustable, blah, blah, blah. Still don't like it. I still feel like I'm getting welding flash. So I've just ordered a MIG light, which goes on the end of the gun, and I'm going to go to a conventional mask and head bob. So that's that. Volkswagen engine, obviously everybody needs one of those. Battery charger, Ryobi charger. This is the fluids stock room. Extra sockets and stuff like that, oils. Then up here we have the secondary paint department in there, and then we have the electrical department. That's up there. Both terribly underdeveloped, if I'm being brutally honest. And is that it? There you go. Pretty quick tour. That's it. And then we have, as I say, gantry, Nathan's garage. And that's it for this one. Once again, guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel, for watching, liking, subscribing, sharing, going over to Patreon, buying merch. We actually have a new t-shirt up there, so if you want to head over in the Teespring link below. Oh, I'll also put a picture up here. At least I'll try to. I've just kind of learned how to do that sort of stuff. Yeah, that's it for this one. You guys all stay safe out there. Keep calm and chop on. See you next time.